This video tutorial is to go over the menu item campaign overview. We are also going to look at how to build a campaign from scratch in this video tutorial. When you go to campaign overview, you will see a list of all of your campaigns. These are different than dated or holiday campaigns because as opposed to being related to a specific date, these are based on the time that a contact is entered into this campaign. For instance, if you have a client campaign, you can click Action, Edit Campaign. If you scroll down, you can see the emails that are built into this campaign and when they are going to be sent out to this contact. This first email will go out 1 day, this next one 2 days, 7 days, and 30 days later from when the contact is entered. So if you enter a contact in this campaign today, they will receive this tomorrow, this 2 days later, so on and so forth. Whereas if you enter a contact into this campaign a week from now, they will get this email the day after. So contacts in your database can be at various stages or various drips of all these campaigns based on when they are entered into your system. Now that we are in this campaign, to edit a campaign or change anything about a campaign, you would simply scroll down. If you click Edit, scroll back up, it will drop that email into this HTML editor box where you can go in and make any changes that you see fit. You can change the subject line, anything in the email, and then click Save. Right beneath that HTML editor box is where you see send in number of days, and this is where you will select how many days after the contact is added that they will receive this message. Once you've made your changes, again, make sure you click Save. You can also come to the right of that email and click View, and this gives you a more realistic view of what your contact will view the email as. You can see the subject line, the body of the email, as well as it drops your email signature in, so you can see how that looks also. You can duplicate emails if you've got a great skeleton or body and you want to just make a few changes. You can delete an email altogether from a campaign if you don't like it. You can also test any emails. So if you select this button, you can enter your personal email address and send a test out so you can see what your contact is seeing. Let's go back to campaign overview and look at the other options in this action dropdown. So aside from editing your campaign, you can also view the contacts that are in said campaign. So that way, if you do have another system, another platform, let's look here. You can click the button at the top right to download this list and it will save directly to your computer. That way you can have a CSV file to upload to another platform, just like we did with Tom to upload contacts here. You can also look at the campaign analytics for that specific campaign. So as discussed earlier, on your dashboard, you can see your overall email statistics. But if you're curious about how a specific campaign is performing, you can view the analytics for that campaign only. So that's very helpful. You can also duplicate a campaign and delete a campaign. If you'd like to add a contact, you can do that here. If it's just a one-off contact, you can also do that in the contact field, which is noted in that tutorial. Lastly, I'd like to show you how to build your own campaign from scratch. As you know, Tom comes with done-for-you campaigns that are built and ready for you to use, but you have the capability of creating a campaign from scratch and using this platform to the best of your ability. You'd simply click Create New Campaign, name the campaign so you know what it does, select the type of campaign, and select the campaign execution time. Now remember, whether it's an email or a text message built in this campaign, that is the time of day that these messages will be sent to the contact. This time is based on the time zone that is selected for your profile, which can be found under your logo and profile. So I'd select something that's somewhat in the middle of the day, so that way if you've got contacts on the West or East Coast, they're receiving it during business hours. Lastly, you want to select if this campaign is default selected or not, and then you'll save and start. Once you've done that, you can agree to the terms and services and you can start building out your campaign. First thing you'll do is name the email or message, and that is just for you to see and know what the purpose of the message is. And then you'll start typing your subject. This drop-down box that says Insert Data is all of the what we call short codes that will pull information from your contact's profile, and it has every single field imaginable. So you can pull in their address, you can pull in their birthday. More often than not, you're going to be pulling in their first name. Now we'll start the body of the email. Again, I'm going to drop in the first name and start typing the email. This means that every email from this campaign that goes out to your contacts, it will drop in that contact specific information. Once you're done with the body of the email, you can simply click this email signature button and it'll drop in your email signature. Lastly, you want to select how many days from adding this contact to a campaign, this will be sent out. If you have 0 selected, that means it will be sent out immediately. 1 will be the following day, 2, 3, so on and so on. Once you're done with that, you can click save. And now you can see that email is built into your campaign. Again, you can view, delete, test. If you'd like to add a text message, you simply click the text center tab at the top, agree to the terms and services, exact same thing, but you're writing a text message. You can add short codes to personalize the message. Select the number of days in which you want this text message sent, and then click save. Last but not least, and this is what gives T.O.M the true CRM functionality, is the ability to send email and text message reminders to yourself as the user that are automatically built into this campaign. For instance, if this was a prospecting campaign, you may have drips going out, emails going out for the first 10 days, and then they'll trickle off for the next 30. But maybe on day 15, you want to remind yourself that this prospect is about 15 days into your prospecting campaign. So you can come up here and create a text message, reminder to self. You can say, remember to call, and then you could use the insert data drop down. Put the mobile phone, you can put first and last name. At their mobile phone, they have been in the prospecting campaign for 15 days. As usual, you will select this for 15 days. Now here is the difference. Right here, there is a toggle to send to user. You would select that and save that message. Now, as you scroll down, you can see that this message is sent to me, whereas the other messages are sent to the contact. This is really beautiful so that once you've entered someone into your system, regardless of where they are in your sales process, maybe they're already a customer, but you want to remind yourself to just give them a call and check in. How are they doing? How's their year going? Whatever it may be, you can enter these reminders and build them once into a campaign. And now once someone's in that campaign, you can forget about it. And if you're out on the golf course, T.O.M will send you a text message on that day and simply remind you to contact that contact. This really gives T.O.M that true CRM functionality to follow up and stay on top of your database. Once you're done with your campaign, complete creation. And now you can see that campaign in your list of campaigns. You can build as many of these as you like. Campaigns are a way to naturally segment your database as well. So if you've got a certain group of people that you want to talk to differently than you would a different group of your database, build a campaign specifically for them. If you have any questions, as always, submit a support ticket or reach out to me directly.